everyone, this is Crystal with Sweet Life Plans. Today I'm going to be doing how I budget every week, but since this is the beginning of the month, you'll get to actually see everything that I do. What I'm going to be using is this Skinny Classic that I have. I like it because I can just like list anything here. I also have my budget planner that I have, and I'll be going through this and showing you exactly like how I'm going to be using it. And this is my budget journal that I got. I love it because I have my white disc and all the journaling prompts and things just to keep me focused. It's easy to start off strong, but like I want to continue and end strong throughout the whole year. And I don't want to have to worry about any emergencies that come up and be scared that I don't have the money for it. So I definitely am I try as much as I can to be a saver and only use the money that I need and not spend money that I can actually save. So I'm going to be going over this. So just so you know, these are the journaling pages that I am using. This is actually my budget planner. And I think I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. It looks a little dirty. So I'm just going to use rubbing alcohol and just wipe this off. Just to clean it off a little bit. Especially because it's black. Let me go in through here. Okay, that looks a lot better. And it takes off all that extra, like the stickers and stuff. So that should be good. Yeah, everything else looks good. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop this open. Okay, so first thing, I have my list. We have to understand that there is work involved in it. It doesn't have to be super hard. It doesn't have to break you. But just, you know, changing your mindset and knowing that we have to work at this. You know, if we want to get out of debt and we want to have money saved up, we got to work at it, and we have to pay attention to our money, okay? So the first step that I would definitely suggest is making a list of all of your bills. Get all of your bills together and write down the date. Just put them all down, and when you have them all down, you can put them, you know, in what order, like the days go by. Some of mine, this is actually the same sheet that I used from like last year. Some of the dates, I don't know why, like my bills kind of changed, but it's just like a day or so off. So anyway, I have these on here, and we added, yes, y'all, I have a debt now. We got my husband a truck. It was a used vehicle, but he really likes it, and we're all happy because now I get to sleep, he gets his vehicle, and we're good. So as long as we can afford it, we can get it, right? Okay, so this month we're going to be starting obviously in January, and this is what it looks like. Live, work, create, play. That's right. My motto is work hard, play hard. Okay, so this is the January monthly that I'm going to start out with. So I'm going to put this over here. Actually, let me move this out of the way. Okay, so I have here the stickers that I'm going to, or the dates, so I can put stickers for them down. Okay, so on my list, I have on the first, I have a flag. So I have something on the first, the second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, so every single day here. And then I'm going to be skipping until the 13th. So 13, 14, 15. Okay, so pretty much every day I'm going to have something to list on. Okay, so let's go through these stickers and see what we can use. I could use just like some stars, and then they have like these little colors, but I don't want to have to, I don't want them to be different. So let's see, we have savings. I think I'm just going to use these. They're pretty plain and I can just like write in them. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's start with some pink because it's the new year. And I'm just going to pop it on over here. And all I'm going to put in this is just for my budget, just my bills. My catch-all, I'll put like everything together, but this one is just going to be my bills. Let's use a dark purple. So it'll be like dark color over here and then a dark color over here on this side, and then we'll just put the lighter colors towards the middle. Okay. And then let's do some more pink because it's like on the opposite side. Okay. How about some teal? Right here. And we'll do some, I guess we'll do some green. And like I said, I have something literally on like every day on the 5th. Okay, and then I have a break. So I have the first I'm going to label here. The second is ringing 3 Spectrum, 4 CMFG. It's like some insurance for my husband. 5, my utilities. Oh, and then I actually like highlighted, which I boxed out. These 2, I actually have to like call and make a payment or send it in through the mail. So like this one's actually due on the 20th, but because y'all, I like procrastinate. So, or I forget, you know, whatever. As long as I see it in my planner, I will eventually do it. So I give myself almost like a week in advance. So I'm going to go ahead and put that, I squirt that out to remind myself of these. Everything else is automatically taken out. So I don't have to worry about anything else other than making sure that there's money in there. Okay, so I have that. And then we go to the 13th, which is Star Tech. So there's another, I don't want to use the same color purple. Let's use a lighter purple. And this is on the 13th. And we have one more. I think I'm just going to repeat this pretty like teal color or aqua. Okay, that looks good. So the 13th, 14th, and then not until the 17th. Okay, so now that I already have like my colors in here, the best thing, easiest way for me, so I don't get all confused with all the coloring and different things, is I'm just going to continue that row of colors. So this pink one here, and then on the 17th, I have Pure Flix. I actually don't have this city card. We've already paid it off. I only use that card whenever we go on vacation, but we haven't gone since like, what, July? So that's already done and paid off. Usually we save up and then go, you know, so I know the money's there and I only spend like the money I actually have. But anyway, that's how I usually do it. So I'm going to go ahead and put, so I don't have to worry about the 15th, you know, for that. So I'm skipping to the 17th. And I'm putting it down here. Okay. And I have stuff. Okay, I have Progressive on the 23rd, 2 of them on the 24th, and then on the 25th, I have 2. The rest of them only have 1 thing on that day. So let me see what I can use in here. Oh, these are pretty. I'll probably be using these later. But there's only bill paid and bill due, and they're only like with the silver. I don't have just regular. And these are cute too. The flags are cute too. But literally I'd be putting, you know, auto pay on every single one of them. I think I'm gonna just use some of these dots because, you know, your girl loves dots. Look at all the dots in the middle too. I love them. Let me try to match up. Okay, this purple is like the dark purple. Let's pop this out. Okay, so I have something on this day, on the 23rd. Then I have the 24th, 2 on the 24th, and that's pink. So, man, it's gonna be tight trying to write in the stuff that's due that day. Well, Vivint and AT&T, okay, those are 2 small words. I got lucky. Okay, and then the 25th, I have 2 things, and that is like this aqua color kind of. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so let's put the 25th for Pacific Life. It's another insurance, and then it's like life insurance, and then 25th right here. Okay, so I have those, and I also want to go ahead and start with, this is another thing that I do. I look and see what I have in my checking, savings, retirement, and emergency fund. Since this is the beginning of the month, I do it at the beginning and at the end. So since this is the beginning, I'm going to go ahead and let me go ahead and I'm going to put both of them in here. I think I'm going to try to start here. I'm trying to use my lines, but they're really small. Okay, so let's do that. And then I'm going to put another one at the top. I just kind of wanted to give myself some space. Let's put it like right there. Okay. And I didn't use like a lot of green, so I'm going to use the green over here. And I'm just going to basically label like what this is, or I'm going to put like beginning and what I ended with down here. This one is super crooked. That is not going to fly with me, sister. Let me fix that. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so now I have my monthly set up. And, okay, oh, it's so different, y'all. My husband also just got another job. He switched jobs. He's out of the oil field, finally. Thank you, Jesus. He's home now more often, and, you know, everything's a lot better. He's been working in the oil field forever, like, since I've known him. I've you know, since before we met. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and decorate this also because it has to be decorated. I'm gonna do my, I promise. I'm gonna get to actually doing the weekly budget, but let me do this real quick because I gotta decorate. Okay, here's my, we are planner, or we are memory keepers. Little board, cutting board. Okay. And I love that this is like magnetic. It's not like, it literally is. So it's magnetic, so it doesn't move around. Okay, now I just need to cut off like before January. Let's just do it with these lines. There and over here. Okay. Yeah, just add a little flavor. And I kind of want to match it up. So as much as I can, I'm going to try to make it the same. And like I could cut it off like way over here, but if I do it like right where the line is over here, it looks like it was made like that. So I'm gonna cut it off there. I'm using the lines. Okay, there we go. Okay, just wanted to add something, you know, to make sure it looks fun. It looks cute. Oh, I could also add some down here. Why not? Just to make it look fun. Because we don't want our money to be boring, right? You gotta have fun with it. There and here. Okay, now to get to the budget. We got all the fun part. Now we gotta get to work. Okay, so it's so weird because my husband now gets paid every week. Super weird, right? Like, I've always, forever, like years, like I said, we've been together and married. We've had the same jobs. And it's always been like 1 week I get paid, then he gets paid. Then I get paid, then he gets paid. Now it's like I get paid every other week, but he gets paid every single week. So it's just been different. We'll just say that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I start out every week with my, the first things on my list are always my tithe, my tithe offering, and that's, okay, I do a tithe and offering, and then we have 2 Sunday schools that we give, one for the adults, which is us, me and my husband, and then our daughter, we give her money for an offering for youth. So I write those down. Okay, so I get paid on the 6th. So I need to mark that because those are actually the days that I need to put in. What are these? Okay. I could use a little piggy banks, right? I could just use a star. Let me just use a star. What color should I use? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this baby pink again, especially since it's me, right? My favorite color is pink. So I'm gonna put a star just to remind myself of the days that I get paid. Even though he gets paid every week, that money I'm going to put in like into the savings or just leave there in the account and know not to overspend. No matter what, I give myself a certain amount of money and I watch it to make sure I'm not going over that. Again, that doesn't happen very often, but I do kind of leave a little buffer in there, and we usually don't spend like all the money that we put aside. So we should be good. That's just kind of like how I do it. But okay, so I start out with the tithe. Now I know like when I get paid and when he gets paid. This check that's coming up is going to be coming from December, and it'll be from he'll be getting paid because I don't get paid until the 6th. So I'm going to put tithe offering, and since he gets paid here, all the bills that come from him, I'm going to take off here. Anything that is my bill that has my initial next to it, those are not for him to pay out of his check. Those come out of mine. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure that we label. This is going to be the flag, which it's only $5. Okay. And I'm going to put his initial. Then we have ring. And I believe this one's $3.25. That's him. And I don't know why mine changed from the third to this, or from the second to the third. So I'm going to put Spectrum. Okay, so for Spectrum, it's $54.99. On the 4th, I have CMFG. And that is my husband. So I'm going to put a J. Oh, Spectrum is me. CMFG. That one is $30. On the 5th, I have my utilities, and this one's always different. So I'm just gonna put utilities down. I always kind of like guesstimate. So when I was calculating this stuff out, I usually use the month before or the highest that I've ever had. So I subtract that amount and save that. And if it's lower, then I end up just having money left over, and I'll put that to the savings account like on my next paycheck. So I use that like as a buffer, and then if I wind up not using it, then I'll just put it to my savings when I get paid again. I hope that's understandable. Let me know if you have any questions about like any of the stuff. If I'm not making sense, let me know and I'll definitely explain myself. Okay, so that's the 5th. On the 13th, StarTex, I pay for that. That's electricity. That one, I never know what it's going to be, but it's usually about like $150. So that's what I usually save for, like $150, $175. But it's never really gone over about $150, I don't think, except like during like the summer when it's crazy. Okay, and then the 14th, we have a new bill, and that is the Chevy. This is mine. Okay, and then on the 17th, we have PureFlix. And that's his. On the 23rd, we have Progressive. And that's me. On the 24th, we have Vivint. And that's J. And then I pay our cell phones with AT&T. On the 25th, we have Pacific Life. And a Toyota. Okay, so now we have it all filled out and I know exactly like what bills I have. Okay, so he got paid, he's getting paid this week. I think yeah, so it should be on a Thursday. So from Thursday to this Thursday, I would take out the bills that he has. So we have the flag, which is $5. And then we have ring, which is $3.25. And CMFG, that is $30. And always try to keep your, just like they teach you in math, try to keep your decimals in order so you don't like get mixed up. Okay, and that's all he's gonna have to pay for this week. So I'm gonna put down his income for this paycheck. And I'll put that down here and I'll just start subtracting. Okay, and then I come up with a total, right? So this is a total that is just, this is our bills and things that we have to pay, okay? So then after this and I find out the total, then I know if I even have money left over to like play with, right? The most important after paying all the bills is going to be, of course, groceries, which I've been really good at. Even with the delivery, it's coming out cheaper than $150. So that's really good. But just to be safe, I put $200. And then for this week, so groceries, restaurants. If okay, if there was something like I couldn't afford it, then you know I'll obviously bring the total down. It's usually about $150, but just to be safe, I'm putting $200. Again, if there came a time where we wouldn't be able to afford $200, obviously, if I don't have the money, then we cannot go out to eat. So that would definitely maybe even be $0, where we have to cook more and just add a little bit more to groceries so we can get more groceries and eat at home more. So groceries, restaurants, you need gas every week. So gas every week, I would say it's like between $50 and $60. So to be safe, I'm going to put $60. Usually it's not that much. And anything, again, that's left over, we can always put towards savings. But I'd rather be safe and put this money down. So groceries, restaurants, gas, lunches. Okay, his lunches, to be safe again, I've been putting $150. He hasn't been using all of it, thank God. But that's what I'm going to put down. And then the last thing I put down is, I call it miscellaneous, but it's like fun money. So your fun money is basically whatever you use. Like, for example, if you want to buy some planners, stickers, there's a lot of these shops right now that are having like really good sales. I know Just Starkey's having one, and Villa Beautiful. There's a bunch that are you know coming out this week and for the beginning of the year, getting rid of like their old stuff. So if you want to put fun money down, I don't know. I don't plan to spend a lot, but to be safe, I'm just gonna put $200, and that could be anything from, obviously it's between both of us. So if I get something and then, you know, he wants to get something, or a haircut or any of that stuff, I usually put it all together because I'm a tightwad. But like sometimes I will separate it and put like, you know, his haircuts. Like it's usually like $50, y'all. Like I need to learn how to be a barber so I can cut his hair, because it's ridiculous. We spend so much money for that. So like haircuts, a haircut for you if you get manicures and pedicures. As you can see, I don't get my manicures done. I'm actually giving my nails a break until the beginning of the year. I've noticed like I was getting them done and my nails were chipping, and this one like chipped way under here. So I ended up just chopping them all off. But anyways, I'm going to start painting them again at the beginning of the year. But if you go out and get like manicures and pedicures, or like shopping and stuff like that, like clothes and things like that, if you have the money, you can section it off even more if you want. But if not, then just keep it all into one fund. I'm not planning to really buy anything. If anything, I was thinking about getting my daughter some boots, because I don't know how cold it's supposed to get this year, but I want her to have them, just in case. So, okay, I would normally like separate, maybe I should, I'll just put Lainey's boots. And if she doesn't want those boots, I'll spend that money somewhere else. I'm just kidding. I'm going to put just like 100 just in case. Anything, like I said, left over, we will definitely put into savings. So after doing all those calculations, we'll come up with the total. And whatever is left over, I put to the savings. And the bigger this number, the better. I want to see, my account numbers, totals go up. So this is basically how I do my weekly budget, or bi-weekly budget actually. So you don't need anything fancy. You don't need to go spend money anywhere else and worry about printing stuff out, whatever. Actually, you know what, before I even say that, oh my gosh, my girl, okay, Michelle Laffan, she actually showed us, she got one from Leisurely Planning, I believe. And she got a really cool like budget sheet and all that. So that one was only $1.25. I was super impressed. That girl knows how to find deals, and I love that she shares it with everybody. Lady Laphands is her IG. I'll tag her or screen, leave something on the screen so you know. But yeah, she's awesome. I love Michelle. She's so funny, and she helps with stuff like this. So that's one good one that she suggested, and I was very impressed with that. So if, that one I wouldn't mind doing $1.25 for all the stuff that she got, that was good. But if not, you just quickly, write it down, and all you have to do is just keep track of like what you're doing. I had a quote, and it was talking about checking your account in the morning, or checking it, every single day. They say to start in the morning so you know exactly where you're at. I do it every evening because I literally like roll out of bed and then just start working. I start working at 7 in the morning. So I don't do that in the morning. But for sure, I try to do it every evening. When I get out of work, I start, my planning. And while I'm doing my planning, I also look into my budget, or my budget and my accounts to see like where we're at and what has been cleared. Different things that are coming out, I just check them off as they clear, and I'll know like when they're due. So you definitely want to keep your money on your mind, y'all, so that you stay focused, you know where you're at, you don't overspend. And then the next week, you may not go exactly right. Like these are numbers that I usually go off of because I already know like our spending habits. I've been doing this for years already. Like this is how I paid off our mortgage, was by living on a budget. Just because we have money there doesn't mean you got to spend it all. So that's how I got to where I'm at now. And how I can afford the things that I have. But I also, again, want to save, because there's different things that I want to do with our, with our savings later. And I want to make sure that we have something there in case anything happens, emergencies happen out of nowhere. So that's our a bi-weekly budget. Next week when I get paid, which is going to be on the 6th, I will have to, it looks like I'll be good. I'm going to have extra money next week, y'all. Okay, so next week I'll be going for from this week to this week, and then I don't get paid until the 20th. So I'll be putting in this bill, and that's it. So I'll just need to be paying like my tithe offering, Sunday school, and then I'll only have like one bill to come out of that. But then this next week, I'll be doing, it'll go from this paycheck to the next paycheck, which is going to be the following week. So from this paycheck, I will have to do my Progressive, AT&T, and then I may have to do like probably Spectrum or something, because that'll be like the next, until the next paycheck. So anyways, this is how you do a budget. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope it was pretty simple to understand. And I want to see yours, you guys. Tag me. Let me see what you have going on. Let's do a hashtag. Let's do the Sweet Life Budget. So hashtag Sweet Life Budget, and we'll go ahead and, you know, encourage each other to continue going on, and just to see like what your monthly budget planner looks like, how you did your budget, you know, anything you want to show us, anything you want to tell us, anything that you found, you know, like Michelle's little budget list for $1.25, like, you know, post that stuff so we can all encourage each other. It's a new year, fresh start. Let's do this, y'all. Okay, thanks for stopping by today, clicking on this video. I hope to see you on the next one.